Talking about embarrassing. So imagine if you're in the streets, going and talking to people, hoping they say bad things about Charlie Kirk and Trump, and then this is what happens. Go ahead, Rob.
Kirk.
It's just messed up, totally messed up. You know that was messed up. Like, nobody deserved that. He definitely didn't deserve that. He was a good guy.
You think he was a good guy?
I think he was.
Scumbag. Only Kirk
Good morals.
Captain Kirk.
The what?
The only Kirk you recognize is Captain Kirk. I don't know Charlie Kirk. I don't know who
You
that
don't
is.
know who it is?
I don't know who that is.
I know who it was.
That joke fell flat.
You
I only
know,
know about him when
all of us have flaws. I can't really tell you what to believe in or how to feel. Like, everybody's having a human experience. Like, why knock him for having this human experience or what he believe in?
Even though even though he says things that are anti-women, black.
Look at this.
I
Liar.
can't judge him for that.
You can't.
I can't judge him for
Look
that.
at-
But I
come
can
on.
use judgment. He didn't deserve that.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a human being.
Yeah, he's
you
a
are
human
very
being.
spiritual.
You know, yeah.
And you're not.
No, you
I can't
sound
go
like,
left.
Yeah, and
I
you're
can't
not.
go left with that.
No, you sound like, you mean left, going
Yeah,
up,
like,
not left.
because I'm
right.
humanity.
Yeah.
I'm humanity and love first. You
No,
know?
I love that. So the first person I spoke to here didn't want to be on camera, and he said, I can't judge him because I'm not God. And so let him, let
Isn't that a little bit
whatever the
too much
reaction
touching?
is if the
Oh, he's
government
a
wants to give
very
him a
touchy
state
guy.
license.
Stop that, Rob. Can you go
Wasn't
to
he
the
the weatherman on CNN or something?
Can
I
you-
don't recognize him.
Can
I
you
don't remember
go
this
to
guy.
the other clip that the pastor he retweeted? So here's a pastor that Don Lemon retweeted this pastor. I don't know who this pastor is, by the way. What's his name? Pastor Howard John Wesley, defaming Charlie Kirk.
In
Go ahead,
church.
Rob.
Charlie Kirk did not deserve to be assassinated. But I'm overwhelmed seeing the flags of the United States of America at half-staff
They were for 9/11, dummy.
calling this nation to honor and venerate a man who was an unapologetic racist and spent all of his life sowing seeds of division and hate into this land.
This is in church, mind you.
Come on.
Look at the applause.
You're better than this.
And hearing people with selective rage who were mad about Charlie Kirk but didn't give a damn about Melissa Hortman and her husband when they were shot down in their home.
Nobody knows who those people are, buddy.
Tell me I ought to have compassion for the death of a man who had no respect for my own life.
You can pause it.
That question, do you think God is happy that you're doing this, or the devil is happy that you're in church and having an applause break for people that are basically like, well, it is what, like, let's not sugarcoat it. They're clapping and they're like, yeah, he's right. Who cares that he's dead? And by the way, the flag was half-mast because it was September 11th. Reverend, Father, whatever you're calling yourself. What a disgusting display from Don Lemon to him.
From the pulpit.
From the pulpit, and they're celebrating.
Yeah.
A racist and a...
And then you
man.
just posted something right now from Colin Rugg about Don Lemon not happy about the fact that people on the conservative side. Rob, can you...
Yeah,
can you
I put it in the chat.
It's in the chat. If you
Don
look
Lemon,
at
he
it there.
fumes that the right is being mean and irrational to liberals who are celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. He says, calling Kirk hurtful, discriminatory, and ignorant. This is...
You know what's worse than hurtful? Dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
My feelings are hurt. The guy's dead.
Yeah, period. In front of his family.
Go ahead, Rob.
It's a longer clip, but...
This is sort of two different universes, two different worlds that we live in here in America. And I'm generalizing because there are some folks, there's some in every bunch. There's some who are black folks who are like, yeah, I loved him or whatever. Okay, fine. But those are few and far between. Let's just be honest. And so for the most part, people don't understand, like, what is this, all of this flags that have staff for?
9/11,
When
idiot.
most people had no idea who Charlie Kirk was.
Most
by
people.
the
What a
way.
liar.
You know that, right? I meet a lot of people out there, and you see my lives. They're like, I didn't really know him. I just heard about him when this happened, because it was mostly for like younger people who are really politically activated, like college people who are, just wanted to, college people like to fight
Just
on
deliberate
campus.
misrepresentation.
And when I went to school at LSU, we had something very similar, and it was called Free Speech Alley. I think Free Speech Alley is still there, where you could go to Free Speech Alley and you could say whatever you want. The thing is that you could then, and you would not get suspended or expelled or, disciplined for saying some shit. People just said whatever it is that they wanted at Free Speech Alley. Much of it was offensive, but I kind of liked Free Speech Alley. But that's not the America that we're living in right now. We live in an America of cancel culture, and it is the cancel culture on the right now.
What? Oh, what the hell's he talking about?
That is leading the charge.
Dude, look at the
and the hypocrisy. I've been writing something about this. The hypocrisy on the right about free speech is, I mean, it's off the charts. Because think about it. If you actually believed in what Charlie Kirk said he believed in, didn't quite practice all the time, is free speech, then why are you out to cancel people who are using their First Amendment right of free speech to tell you how they feel about Charlie Kirk by using his own words?
You can pause.
But can I say one thing, Pat?
Course.
Do you guys understand something? Don Lemon, all these leftists, when Elon Musk says they're the party of murder, this guy is one of the lefties, and he could just walk around in the streets. Nobody does anything to him. Nobody's killing him. Nobody's saying anything. He gets to walk up to everybody. When he goes up to people that don't agree with him, they're like, no, I know who you are. You're the CNN guy. And it's all love. They shake his hand and they leave. You know why nobody does nothing? Because you're that side. You're on that side that is the evil side. This is that negative. I don't even think that these people understand that their souls have been captured. I truly don't. But like we said, Tom, AOC, every single person that has spit this vile from Walls to everybody, notice how you could walk around. Nobody bothers you. Nobody assaults you. Nobody shoots you. It's your side doing it to the other side. And this is the type of stuff. This is like unbelievable. Unbelievable, Tom.
Yeah, you know, we took their blankie, as they say, right?
Yeah.
They are like, oh, we get to have free speech. We get to say what we want. We get to say about conservatives. And when there's any balance or there's any truth that comes out, all of a sudden it's, oh my gosh, how dare you?
Yeah, how dare you? And then the bullets start flying.
Well, it just proves my point that I always say that the most watered down, least powerful word at this point is racist. You know, Charlie Kirk is racist. Okay, buddy. Isn't his best friend Officer Tatum? Isn't that? And then he just didn't he help catapult Candace Owens to stardom? Didn't he help basically start Blexit? Wasn't that part of Turning Point USA? Wasn't he somebody that would talk to literally anybody and encourage free speech? You know, people have had enough. They've awoken a sleeping giant, and we've seen it in the UK this week with Tommy Robinson's event. We've seen the vigils and the memorials all around the world, in the UK, in Australia, and France and Germany and Israel and Italy and Hungary and Spain, all paying respect to Charlie Kirk. Do you want to factor that in? Why did 90+% of NFL teams take a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk? The 5 that didn't, you have some explaining to do. So in America today, there's one flag that reigns supreme. It's the American flag. It's not your BLM flag. It's not your Palestine flag. It's not your LGBT woke trans flag. All these people on the left, the Don Lemon crew, they're raising every single flag other than the American flag. Charlie stood for one flag, and that was the American flag, and they hate him for it. Yeah, and they're disgusting.
And by the way, you know, to be fair, cancel culture can happen on both sides. Like for us, if you think about what I'm saying right now, when you go back and look at the Federalist paper that was written by, I think 60% is written by Hamilton, if I'm not mistaken, on the Federalist paper. And one of the things he talked about, he says the one thing that they realized where they went from a monarchy, Tom, correct me on any of the stuff that I'm saying here. After they went from a monarchy where a guy is saying, I need you to do this, I need you to pay for everything, monarchy, right? So you have the imperialism monarchy to then a democracy, which is what? Well, let's see what everybody wants to do. Okay, no, we need you to pay for it, Rob, because you're the rich guy. So democracy, the individual wasn't protected. And then you go to the republic, it's like, wait a minute, guys, hey, I want to work harder. Can I be protected? And the leak that they found in democracies was man's ambition and what happens when they get power. The more and more they studied history and they give the examples in the Federalist paper is the fact that you keep seeing examples of people not knowing how to manage power. The moment they get it, they want to control. Yep. And this isn't a left thing. Just so you let you know. This is a left, right, center thing. If a man, this is why Marcus Aurelius was loved as much as he was, because he was a great leader. If you've never read the book Meditations, do yourself a favor and just go to Amazon and buy the book Meditations. And there's one of the ones that I like, the version that I like the most, Rob. If you can go there, I'll give it to you right now. Go to Amazon and Meditations, and I'll tell you which one to pick up. Because there's a bunch of them. The best one is Gary. Can you go to it? I'll tell you which one it is. What's the name on that one? The first guy that wrote it? Right, the Gregory Hayes. That's the best one. So buy the one from Gregory Hayes Meditations. That's the best translation out of all of them. There's good ones, but that's the best one in my opinion. You have to know that's what happens. This is why a man of character that leads, you can trust what they're going to be doing for the most part, right? So for me, the one thing I respect about Don Lemon the most, I would actually have a conversation with Don Lemon. But you know what's the one thing I respect about Don Lemon that we have to give him credit for? He actually plays the clips that make him look bad.
He shows he has a lot of them. There's the majority of his clips.
Let me tell you though, you laugh at it. You ever seen the clip?
I'm not laughing. I'm telling the truth.
Of Dwayne Wade sitting in SportsCenter telling the guy to make the highlight better as if he jumps higher? Yeah. I don't know if you remember that commercial from 15 years ago. Dwayne said, no, make me seem like bigger. Make me seem like I jumped higher. Don Lemon just puts the clips up and it makes him look horrible. Yeah. And he still does it. You got to respect him for it.
He shows his losses. Not his wins and his losses.
Listen, guys, who just lost this last Saturday? Canelo.
Wow.
What happened there, by the way?
I couldn't believe that.
You flipping? And by the way, you know what was the most beautiful thing? You know, cocky with your predictions, confident with your preparation, humble in victory or loss. Canelo showed humility in victory or loss. He gave the man so much credit when they asked him who's stronger, Mayweather or Crawford.
Yeah, he said Crawford.
He said Crawford.
He said Crawford's better than Mayweather.
Crawford's better than Mayweather. And so, anyways, it is what it is. Gang, once again, before we wrap up, 100% of proceeds, gross revenue of whatever you buy with USA. I'm getting text message with some of these things are about to be done. Anything you purchase with USA, if you're proud American, if you love Charlie, whatever you put here, not the profits, not the gross profits, 100% of the revenue from here is going to go to Turning Point USA, and we'll donate to them. And I expect us to be doing more of these things moving forward to represent them, him, his family, what he's done over the years. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.